Okay, we should be live. Should be live. Everything should be good. Let me just check the audio real quick. Why didn't you check it before a stream? I don't know. Why do you exist? Um, oh. Yep, there we go. There we go. We're all good. We're all good. All right, and we're back with another episode of Teagle the Beagle making some very questionable deck building decisions. And today we've got we're back to our Kyoki deck. Or is it Kyoki? Kyoki? I actually don't know. We've got a lot of cuts and adds to make. So starting off, categories. We go by type. So we have this all figured out. Now, starting off, after doing some play tests off stream, there are a couple problems I noticed. One, we are always short on cards in hand, meaning even with all this, we need more card draw. Okay? I also noticed that we're not getting to Kyoki fast enough, so we need more ramp, which there is a lot of ramp that I haven't put in yet, so that's not a huge problem. I also noticed there's a lot of cards in here that do literally fuck all, or do so little they don't matter. Baku Altar. You know how many cards care about spirit tokens? Like one, because there's one card that says sacrifice spirits, and I'm not willing. That's not worth it, right? Um, it's just not, okay? So we're going to get rid of that most likely. Yeah, Baku Altar is one. The rest of them are fine. Even that which was taken, which does cost a lot, can make our commander indestructible and make other important spirits just indestructible, which is really good. So board wipes can't deal with them. Everything except for exile type shit can't deal with them. Yeah, so exile shit can deal with them. That's great. Batu Monument is great. Cage Sun is surprisingly good. Like, surprisingly. Because we are playing a lot of ramp, and we're playing both the Cabal lands, both the Cabal Black Mana lands, and including stuff like Charcoal Diamond and Arcane Signet and Soul Ring, we could pop it pretty early on to just make everything cheaper, give everything +1/+1, give us double mana. It just makes everything go way faster. Um, There's also Wayfarer's Bauble, which is ramp. Wheel of Terror, along with Skull Cage, are great for secondary win conditions, because this deck is great at just getting rid of two players at the table, two of our opponents at the table, by making their hands empty. The third opponent, we just have to hope dies, and this is like the way we deal with those other guys quicker, so we can get to the third guy. So they're all good. They're all good. So far, we have one card we need to replace. Akuda, Born of Ash is ass. Baleful Eldian is actually pretty decent if you're able to put it onto another creature, but most likely it's pretty bad. Your body is missing. Yes, I'm wearing a green shirt today. I chose not to change it. We have Bile Urchin, which is just like a decent 1/1 spirit. Crawling Filth, which is fucking terrible. Crypt Gas doubles our black mana. Why are people still sending me things? Uh, Whenever a Swampert is a battlefield under you control, choose one, you draw a card and lose a life. Judge Prince deals 2 damage to any target and you gain 2 life. This is iffy for me, because at 4, are we really going to be playing that many swamps afterwards? Like, that's my question. Are we really getting value out of this? And we're going to see. Whenever Emissary of Despair deals combat damage to a player, that player loses life for each artifact he or she controls, which is like, okay. Like, most of the time, you don't sound so surprised to see me. I am not surprised. You show up all the time, brother. He's a flyer, but he's 3 for a 2/1 that maybe will deal some extra damage, which is like not really what we want, so that's an iffy. Ghostlet Stalker's amazing. It's a 1 for a 1/1 spirit that also has like discarding abilities, and if we need to, we could pay way more to discard it from our hand to then force an opponent to discard 4 cards, which is really good. Gibbering Kami is fucking, like, eh. One of the better Soul Shift spirits, but eh. Gravelighter is pretty fucking bad. Often, Commander Board, did you see my text? You sent a text? I suppose that answers your question. No, I did not. I have not had internet most of the day. Mainly just right now. Hold on. I'll open up Discord then. I have had it closed. But yeah, we're going through this. Yeah, Gravelighter. Oftentimes it doesn't give us what we want. Like, sometimes we'll draw a card, and most of the time we have to sacrifice a creature while opponents just get rid of a token. Who diddly do. He Who Hungers is great, though. Bro, open. I hate that this card has to be open like this. Okay. I have many chats. We doing a collab today? I think I could do it today. Yeah. I'm only going to be streaming for, like, an hour, 30 minutes today. That is, like, a guarantee. And it's mainly because this deck is pretty much complete. I just need to add some stuff to it to make it better. Matter of fact, let's have some lo-fi in the background. Royalty-free lo-fi. Lo-fi music no copyright? Sounds good. Now what I wanted to do. I'm just going to make sure this isn't too loud. We're going to turn it down. In my ear, it's actually pretty, like, quiet, but I just want to make sure for y'all. Let's just, because I want this to be very much just literally pure background. Makes me want to work harder when I have background music. Sacrifice them to Satan? Me for real. So, He Who Hungers. Pay 1, sacrifice a spirit, target opponent reveals his or her hand, and you can choose a card to discard. That's great. We can deal with removal really easily with this. We can force out certain counter spells. Like, this is great. I love He Who Hungers. Genuinely a great card. Might play it as commander. And main death aspect is actually, I think this could also be a commander. But there's a huge problem with him. And that is the fact that not only is, like, he's super expensive for a 4/4 that does relatively nothing, but also, we don't have any... It's loud? Oh, shit. Okay. That should be way better. We'll see, we'll see. But back to this guy. He also does nothing. We have no synergies with our spirits in the grave. If there was spirits that said, like, if this card is in the graveyard, kill something. Like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Infernal Kieran will be staying in this deck. This is a commander itself. Like, hold on. Hold on. Well, now I really can't hear it. Hold on. We'll go, like, up just a bit above bare minimum. I think should be good. I'm spending way too much time on this shit. There. Literally one tier before it's completely silent. It's loud, one man, one jar reaction. I'm going to not do that. Fucking Christ. Infernal Kieran. Whenever we play a spirit or arcane spell, we just look at all cards from our opponent's hand and discard all cards with that same mana value. White eating. While eating. Eating a what? Eating a pickle. I'm not eating pickles. Junji Midnight Sky. For a 5/5 with flying and menace, he's already great, and he's a spirit, but also you can either, when he dies, force all 3 of your opponents to discard two cards and lose 2 life, or lose 2 life to get any creature from your grave, which is amazing. Kami of the Waning Moon. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, target creature gains fear until end of turn. That's great. Like, we can give this 1/1 flyer fear and have him hit. That's actually pretty good. Kamuri Ona allows us to constantly discard our opponent's cards, especially we hit up the cost reduction a bit more. Midnight Banshee is fucking amazing if we could pull it off. Everyone but us is going to start getting... Plus it also is like Wither, so it'll deal damage and -1/-1 counters, making damage permanent. Miolin of Night's Reach is fucking amazing. Then we have a bunch of cheap shit. Nether Trader has haste and shadow, meaning it can attack immediately, and it also can't be blocked by 90% of the shit in this game. But also, when another creature is put into the grave from the battlefield, put into your grave from the battlefield, so it has to be one of your creatures. You may pay a black, return it to the field. It's amazing. Pestilent Spirit, Menace and Death Touch, and also instant or sorcery spells of Death Touch. Not really important. We don't play any damage-based stuff. We mostly are playing just stuff that says destroy target creature or whatever, right? So that's not really important. It's just the fact that he has Menace and Death Touch on a 3/2 for 3. It's pretty good. Starving Revenant basically reads draw 2 and then lose 6 life, which is so fucking good on a 4-cost spirit that also makes it so that if there are 8 or more permanent cards in my graveyard, whenever we draw a card, target opponent loses a life and we gain a life. That's great. Thief of Hope is very good, because whenever we cast a Spirit or Arcane spell, target opponent loses a life, we gain a life, and he has Soul Shift 2, which will never come up, but it's cool. Tormented Soul is just a 1-cost spirit that can't block and is unblockable, meaning we always hit with it. Orbog Scavengers, you just get a +1/+1 counter on it, and we can exile a card from the graveyard, and any card it exiles, it gets those keywords. So it's just kind of insanely strong. Also, Wicked Akuba for 2 mana, we summon a 2/2, it's fine, but also, if we deal damage with it, we can pay a black to deal an extra damage infinitely if we need to. So if we somehow get infinite black mana, this will kill someone with 1 hit, which would be terrifying. But yeah, this thing can go infinite somehow, and I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, so stuff we're cutting. Akuda Born of Ash sucks. He is absolute garbage. Crawling Filth is terrible. Yeah, give me a 6. Let me pay 6 for a 2/2, thank you. Why would I pay 6 for a 2/2 when I could pay 6 for, I don't know, a fucking Midnight Banshee, thank you? Absolutely not. So, wait, I gotta find him now. You have Crawling Filth. That's amazing. Dread Presence. Emissary of Despair is pretty bad, I will say. I'd rather just have Dread Presence. Gibbering Kami is, like, terrible. No. Gravelighter is very iffy if we actually get advantage off it. He Who Hungers is amazing. Main Death Aspect really is just not doing anything for this deck. Like, he's a good spirit, and he's also a really nice commander, but he's not really doing anything for this deck. Unable to save deck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, let's hope it doesn't... Let's hope it saves after I do some extra work. Kamara Ona, we want to keep that. Kami Waning Moon is great. Junie the Midnight Sky is great. Infernal Kirin, He Who Hungers, Ghostlet Stalker. Okay, so those are good. Now for enchantments, Painful Quandary is great. Whenever they cast a spell, so whenever they do anything, player loses 5 life unless they discard a card. So either... It's basically a payoff for all of us getting rid of their card. Our whole thing is like getting rid of their entire hand. And then you play this. So they either... And this does for every opponent as well. Once they're all out of cards, they either have the choice of discard the only card in my hand so I have nothing to fight with, or I lose 5 life and slowly lose the game, which is great. Shrieking Affliction, beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, he or she loses 3 life. This is great for our deck. It's similar to Skull Cage and Wheel of Torture, which it's all about our opponents having so few cards in their hand that they lose life. Which, to be clear, for anyone who doesn't know, we're playing a card for our commander that says, whenever you play a Spirit or Arcane spell, target opponent removes a card from his or her hand from the game. So we just get rid of cards from their hand. Please save after I do this other shit. Each one sacrifices a creature unless they discard a card. This is bad. This is bad. You know how many decks in this game just will put up a disposable creature that can get rid of really early on before this works? This is terrible. This is terrible. I don't know why I put it in the deck. I just read discard and thought it was cool. The rituals we're going to keep. Deadly Rollick, of course. Death Denied is insanely bad, I find. Like, it is really bad. I want to find some better arcane spells, so we'll get rid of that too. Doomblade's great. Hideous Laughter is good because it's arcane. It does kill some of our creatures sometimes, but I feel like the 1/1 token deck that just made 10,000 tokens is more of my concern than killing a couple 1/1 creatures that I have. Hirobi's Whisper, if you could troll a swamp, which is always, destroy target non-black creature. And also Splice, it has Splice onto Arcane, which if you don't know, if you pay the Splice onto Arcane cost, and after you cast an Arcane spell, basically you cast an Arcane spell, You then declare from your hand that you're going to cast the Blyson Arcane cost. You pay the cost, which in this case is exile 4 cards from your graveyard, and now that Arcane spell that you just cast has Hirobi's Whisper's text on it. So you can constantly be casting Hirobi's Whisper as long as you have stuff in your grave, which is really good. And Infernal Grasp is just a good card. Ren Flesh is also just a decent card, and it's most likely gonna go off. I might replace it with a better removal spell though. However, it is arcane, and we like arcane spells, so we're gonna keep that. Stinging Study draws us 6 cards, so it refills our hand pretty much, which is amazing. Is chat working? Yes, it is. I'm refusing to respond to you, sir. Book Juka Bug, Cabal Covers, Cabal Stronghold, Myriad Landscape, just for getting more stuff. Reliquary Tower. Do we need Reliquary Tower in this deck? I guess we're going to be adding more card draw, so yeah. Choice of Damnations is great. So, we choose an opponent, and they choose a number. Now, once they choose that number, we can either have them lose life equal to that number, or they sacrifice a permanence till they're down to that number. So if they declare like 1 or something, we sacrifice all their permanents till they're down to 1. But if they declare high, we just say, oh, well, you lose that much life, and then you lose the game. This is our main way of dealing with the third player we have no other way of dealing with. It is insane. When I first read it, I thought it was ass, because I thought, oh, they either lose that many permanents or lose that much life, so they always declare low. But no, this is literally an insane choice. They either lose the game through life, or they just lose all their permanents, which is insane. Like, if they did a fully formed commander board, and they are gonna have to declare like something super duper low so that they don't die, because they're already probably at 20 something health. However, if they choose anything lower than 20, most of their permanents are going away, namely their lands. I could put land destruction in here too, but black isn't known for that, and also I'm not fucking stupid. There's also Cranial Extraction. Name a non-land card. Search a player's graveyard, hand, and library for all cards with that name. Remove them from the game. Then that player shuffles his or her library. This is mainly against a lot of decks that are meta right now, where you know exactly what's going to be in their deck. So you can just go, Cranial Extraction, I'm going to search for a specific card that I know is in your deck and get rid of it now, before it comes on board. Which is amazing, actually. Devouring Greed. This is another win con. As additional cost, you may sacrifice any number of spirits. Target player loses 2 life, plus 2 life for each spirit sacrificed this way, and then you gain that much life. This is great for survival, this is great for getting rid of people. Diabolic Tutor, because this deck is already 200 bucks. It was already 200 bucks when I put it in, so I wanted to get a tutor that wasn't too expensive. Feed the Swarm, destroy target creature enchantment. It's just a good card, right? We then have Footsteps of the Goryo. Return target creature card from graveyard to play. Sacrifice that creature at the end of the turn. This is just like a card that we can use to bring back some of our like smaller guys that may die pretty early. Like if Kieran dies, we get him for an extra turn and then just pop off for a bit, you know. Knight's Whisper is just draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's just it. We just care about drawing. Sign in Blood is the exact same card, but less splashable in other decks, but we don't give a damn. We're mono black. Each of the player discards a card, and you draw a card for each card discarded this way. So at maximum, this is a draw 3, everyone else discards 1 for 4 mana. That's pretty good. I might get rid of it for an arcane spell, though. 3 Tragedies, target player discards 3 cards is fucking insane, especially since there are cards that will decrease the cost of this. So it becomes like 4 mana, target player discards 3 cards, which is great. Waking Nightmare, also just 3 mana, target player discards 2 cards. Which kind of calls into question this, because it's 2 extra mana for 1 extra card discard. So Waking Nightmare is just better. However, we're playing one-ofs, the format, so we really need that. Okay? We brought the deck price down to only 201. We now... Yeah, 201. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go card search here. And advanced options. We're going to go only black and colorless. And we're going to start off with searching for some spirits. Actually, we have plenty of spirits. Let's start off by finding some arcane. Let's find some arcane stuff. Search. So, Now we can look at all the arcane spells. We have this already. Creatures you control get +1/+0 gain fear until end of turn. For 5 mana, that's not enough. Death Knight is already very bad. Call for Blood is additional cost to play. I'm not gonna get banned because of an ad. Oh, just don't look at Discord. I may or may not have sent 83 text. Your body right now is like your father. You are my oh my god! There's so many! Okay. So, as additional cost to play, Call for Blood, sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -X/-X, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. 5 mana, really unaffordable for us. Death of 1,000 Stings seems good. Problem is it costs 5 mana, and that is not worth it for a singular player losing 1 and us gaining 1. It's not enough. Return target legendary creature from graveyard to the battlefield. That creature gains haste. Exile at the beginning of the next end step. Splice onto Arcane. This is good for 1 cost, and we do have a couple legendary guys. However, since we're exiling them afterwards, we're losing out on a lot of our recursion that we have, and that is recursion like Soulbound that a lot of spirits have in this deck, where they can get shit back. So, while it is good, it's also the fact that we don't have enough legendary creatures for this to be, like, going off every time, which is annoying. Target creature gets -5/-5 till end of turn. I would rather just play removal like Harobi's Whisper. It is most likely going to be more effective. We then have Soulless Revival, Swallowing Plague. There's no board wipes in Arcane, unfortunately. It's quite annoying. Dance of Shadows, we don't really go wide. This is kind of annoying. We may play Death of 1,000 Strings again, just because I would like to put an extra Arcane in here. But, I don't want to do that yet. Let's go Spirit now. Let's just go Spirit. Let's see what spirits we have. This is 4 with Intimidate. This creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or creatures that share a color with it. So artifact or black creatures can block this and nothing else. I mean, that's like okay. I don't know. So 4 mana for a 3/2. No, 4 mana is. We need more cheap shit. Banshee. That is a Banshee, not a spirit. Maybe they changed the name. Oh, I completely forgot about Bloodghast. Yeah, we'll add Bloodghast. Bloodghast is great. Bellowing Fiend deals damage to a creature. Bellowing Fiend deals 3 damage to that creature's controller and 3 damage to you. No. We have much better options. Beast or Spirit. When Chupacabra Echo enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets -X/-X, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. We're not a dump deck, so that's not really going to come up. Cruel Deceiver. I find this thing is just not worth the cost. Cryptghast. Amazing. Spell costs 2 less for each creature that adds this current. When Battle Rattle Oni enters the battlefield, destroy all other creatures that were dealt damage this turn. Flying. 4 for a 1/5 flyer. No. Generate, and it gains +1/+1 till end of turn. See, for 1 mana, I was hoping, or for 4 mana, I'm hoping for a lot more than that. When it dies, put on top of its owner's library. Yeah, I'm not trying to repeatedly draw a 4-cost 2/2 flyer. 4 for a 1/1 flyer. God damn it. Creature target opponent loses 3 life. 6 for a 3/7's okay. Disowned Ancestor isn't bad. Cause like 1 for a 0/4 is actually pretty decent. Because it can keep getting bigger. As long as there gets +1/+1 in its lifelink, it's okay. It enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. That's It's like this is on the Disowned Ancestors, like okay. No. Protection from multicolored, sacrifice it, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Flying Entropic has power and toughness equal to the number of cards in target opponent's hand. Ah, yes, the deck all about making our opponent's hand small. We would want that. This creature can't be blocked for creatures with greater power. Most likely getting through. Lifelink. Kind of 2 contrasting keywords. I'm going to play from here and destroy 1 of your lands. What? You're a 3 for a 3/2. No. Target creature gets -1/-0 to land turn. You have to tap it. Ghost Towns. Attacking. So does Vigilance. Signed to block any white creatures. Okay. I've already seen that one. It's not good. Bloom Surge. We dealt damage to Bloom Surge and prevent that damage. And exile that many cards from the top of your library. No, beginning of your upkeep, you draw X cards and lose X life for X's number of zombies. We're not really a zombie deck. Flying return card creature from a graveyard to the battlefield tapped. For 6, I'm hoping for a bit more than that. So, yeah. We are just adding Disowned Ancestor. Now, close this real quick. We need 7 more cards. Okay. 7. Close it down. So, we have to think in flavor text. No, not flavor text. Where is the Oracle text? What's the Oracle text? Mana cost. Additions. No. Clear place. Alright, not the... Well, I want to keep the black. Additions. Card search. Type. Oracle text. What the fuck is Oracle text? Flavor text. Lore. Like Oracle text is like draw. Discards a card for each opponent. Can't you draw a card? Whoa! Wait. This could go crazy in our deck. Whoa. Each opponent discards a card. It's a bat god, but it does revolve around like draw 2 cards. If you would gain life, gain twice the life. If you would draw a card, you draw 3 cards, lose 3 life. Draw 3 cards and lose. See, this is the same card. I may go with these just because I really like things like this. 3 draw card. No. Black gains fear. Draw a card. Each player skips his or her discard phase. Oh no, I would love them to have an extra discard phase, actually. Can be regenerated, draw a card. 5 mana, I don't know about that, guys. 5 mana is a little heavy on that. I may actually go for these. Look, ambitions cost. Yeah. Just for the drawing, it's really good. Pay 2 life, draw a card. Beginning of your upkeep, 5 or less life, you may transform it. Sacrifice, you gain life equal to the sacrifice creature's toughness. I mean, that's pretty bad. Yeah, Temple of Aclazotz. Save time. No, I do not get. Mary Mills choose cards, draws 2 cards, and loses 2 life. It's okay. You draw 2 cards, each opponent discards 2 cards, each player loses 2 life. That's for the cost, I feel. You draw a card and lose a life. Ah, yes, exactly what I want to be doing at 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 1 cost was paid, an opponent draws a card. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Yeah, there's not a lot of card draw in black, is there? I may play this to have an extra one of that. So now, in Oracle text, we're going to put creature type. The fuck? I didn't close it. The hell? Creature type. And we're going to search that. Here we go. Choose adaptive language, chosen type, in addition to other types. Other creatures control the type. I need it to be that in my hand, though. So that's I need changelings. Changelings would be good. No. Bloodbrine Pretender is an option. It getting bigger is fine. Cavern of Souls. Cast a creature. That spell can't be countered. Fuck me, I don't want this deck to be that expensive. Oh, I will put Changeling Outcast, though. Like, Cavern of Souls ain't that worth it. Just a creature type. Creature cards you own that aren't in play. Creature spells you control and creatures you control. Creature cards you own that aren't in play. Creature spells you own. And creatures you own you control are the chosen type. As Cover of Darkness comes into play, choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type have fear. It's not bad. This is actually like a decent board wipe. Other creature control have base power, toughness 5/3, and are Juggernaut's addition to their other types. No. Draw creatures of any creature type of your choice. Oh! Goody! Herald's Horn, baby. That's what I'm looking for. This is exactly the type of shit we need. Okay? Cost reduction. And we actually don't have a lot of black pips on our cards. It's mostly... choose a creature type. Look at top 3 cards of your library. Reveal a creature of the chosen type and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of the library in any order. Visualize your creature. I feel like Icona Ancestor is good, right? It allows us to draw more too. That's good. Slivers are edition. We are slivers, baby. I guess against slivers that's pretty good because they have a lot of shit that says all slivers do things. I show a creature that share a creature type with a sacrifice creature that can't be regenerated. Because that'll come up. Use a creature. All creatures chosen type get -1/-1. Is door entering, choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of a chosen type, put a charge counter. Creature get +1/+1 for each charge counter. Let me load more results here. So far, we've got a couple. I'd like some. Maskwood Nexus is not really what we need. Metallic Mimic is just. But I couldn't do even more. No. Would you throw a Vampire Edition to Mutavault? Why is Mutavault so expensive? It is not even that good a card. I'm sorry, but it's not that good a card. I know that's not good. Commander Color Identity. I'm going to spend on a creature that shares a creature type with your commander's creature. Oh. Well, I'm adding that now. It's not a swamp, but who gives a shit? It's from your hand instead of paying outbreaks cost. Choose all creatures that type. Get Obelisk of Erd. And as battlefield, choose a creature of the chosen type. Get +2/+2. That. You want man of any color spend on the cast creature spell. Actually, Pillar of Origins is ramp. Yeah. Add 1 mana of any color. Next spell, chosen type you cast this turn can be cast as though it had flash. Giving our shit flash that can get rid of our opponent's cards on their turn. Oh. That's scary, actually. Plus, it's just like a good mana rock. Yeah. Roaming Throne. Triggers an additional time. Wait, Roaming Throne's crazy in this deck. Wait. Roaming Throne chose a type addition other types. Venomous Changeling. Whenever your type dies, you may draw a card. That's like, okay. There's a type with it. Do I want to do Roaming Throne? I think I do. Oh, wait. No, I don't. I'm trying to keep this deck, like, 250. 250. Choose a creature type. It costs 2 less to cast. Well, you're going in. I also just like part of me that says Venomous Changeling. This guy becomes free. Do that. Now, real quick, we'll close it. See how many we have. We have 103. Shit. Okay. What is, like, been iffy? Anything that's iffy is just getting taken out now. We have 24. We can cut, like... Oh, Dread Presence, absolutely. We can cut Dread Presence. Sand Ancestor's pretty good. Cryptcast is great. I think all the creatures we have... Or, this guy. This guy's bad. Not even really a creature for real. There's also, like, a specific card I want in here. So we're gonna cut 2 more. Gotta think about this. Wayfarer's Babel, Urza's Incubator. That which was taken. We could get rid of that which is taken. I don't want to. Baju's Monument, definitely. Cage Sun. Charcoal Diamond. Herald's Horn. Icona Industry. Long Forgotten. Pillar of Origins. Do we Pillar of Origins? It's 2 mana rock. I think it's pretty good. I guess Venomous Changeling, to be fair. Yeah. Maybe that. To be fair, that was on the fence. Path of Ancestors. Oh, we can get rid of Reliquary Tower. Absolutely. We will never be having hand size. Now, there's a specific card. I think it's called Urza's something. clear. It's Urza something. Urza. Look at target player's hand. Glasses of Urza. Broski was out here seeing them all. Not here. Alright. Share a type. I know it has that in its text. Never fucking mind, I guess not. I didn't close it. Okay, I'm literally just playing War Thunder while it streams the background. Tell me I'm not your #1 fan. You are. Share a type. I gotta think about this. I'm also thinking about like other stuff to add that I haven't thought of that I'm gonna have to. I have to cut stuff now. I have to start making hard decisions on what to do. Also, I have to look at the time. We've only been streaming for 35 minutes. We've got plenty of time. We may start working on another deck if this one gets complete, which I would like to do. I love working on decks. It's genuinely really fun. 5 people in stream. Jesus. Now, my all-time high is like 11, but still. Oh my god, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I know I'm also invisible right now. I'm too lazy to put on a non-green shirt right now. We're just cooking. Come on. I also know it's completely colorless, so here's what we're gonna do. Cloud Key. That's another one, but there was also, if I could find it, Herald's Horn is there. Kefn. I don't think anyone plays Kefna, right? You cast a creature spell, doesn't untap. Yeah, no one plays that shit. Red spells cost 1 less. Semblance Anvil, that's it. It does require us to the Immortal Sun. What does this one do? At the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Spells you cast cost 1 less. Creatures control get +1/+1. This might be better than Immortal Sun. No. There's battlefield. Choose 2 colors. Each spell you cast costs 1 less for each of the chosen colors it is. No, not worth. So, I guess we go Semblance Anvil, right? No, because we're playing a dual theme deck, so it's better to just go Cloud Key, maybe? Black spells cost 1 less to cast? I mean, that's our entire deck. There are some colorless ones, but like, it's pretty good. Close it up. That's exactly 100. Our cost is now 263. Excluding basics lands, it's 252 though. I'm willing to say that's cool. Let's filter by price to see what's the priciest shit though, just in case. Just in case people want to 0 to 50 cents. So quite a lot of our deck is in the $1 to $5 range. We do have Unknown, which is annoying. 20 to... Urza's Incubator costs 32. That's what's doing it. Deadly Rollout can be replaced with, like, any removal spell, even though this is one much better. These... I don't want to get rid of these. Gem Medallion can probably be replaced with a better Mana Rock. $5 to $10. These are fine. It's Deadly Rollick is the main that can be replaced. Cabal Coffers really cannot. It is way too good. And this thing at most costs like 13 cents, so it's not really that worrisome. Let's go Playtester. Let's see here. And we have no viewers. I was just being really happy. What? What do you mean? Only 1 copy of a card in a singleton format. Oh. Oh, I accidentally added 2 of that. Okay. Okay, now we're good. I see what the problem was. Don't worry. No, I got you. I got you. Alright, so this hand, let's see, did we keep 2 lands? We do have something that draws 2. But after that, we really don't have anything. We just have to hope to draw another land. I think we could draw another land. Let's do it. So play a... Oh, wait, we draw for turn 1 as well. Okay, so we play a land, turn 1, pass. Turn 2, draw, play a swamp. We are also drawing another land, which is great. And immediately we play Knight's Whisper. Draw 2. And lose 2 life. Gotta remember to put that.
Apple Cash is an easy, convenient, and
Let's bring it down by 2. We now have 38. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will have to discard at the end of the turn.
Spend that money right away with Apple Pay. See? Easy peasy. And way more private.
Cabal Stronghold's too good to get rid of. I feel like we don't need... This is 5, this is 4. We'll keep Stinging Study for when we run out of cards. We'll get rid of Ancient Craving. Alright, start of our turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. We play another Swamp. We can't play Cabal Stronghold quite yet, though we are almost to the point. We are... next turn we'll be at the point where it's going to start getting profitable. At this point, this is 3, right? Hold on, I have to remember how much this costs. 3. Yeah, we'll play Long Forgotten Gohei. So Arcane costs 1 less. So now this is 2 mana for an instant Arcane removal. Okay, so next turn, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm still watching. Good shit, brother. We'll play a Swamp. So now we play Cabal Stronghold next turn. I believe this makes it so that, yeah, we can start looking for more spirits, which is great. We're at 4. We need 6 for the commander. We'll save the Revenant. We'll go ahead and tap this for key to Ancestry, saying, Spirit. And now, after looking at that, yeah, so next turn, we can go mad for searching for our spirits, which is really good with this deck. So next turn, untap, upkeep, draw. I am going to go ahead and group horizontally. Good. We will then play Cabal Stronghold for our land for turn. And for that, we'll tap it, paying 3. And that gives us 4 mana, putting us at 5 instead of 4. 5 instead of 4. We'll use 1 of that 5 to play Soul Ring. We're now at 4. Being at 4. At 4, we'll 4 plus 2 colorless is enough for our commander. So we'll play that. Boom. We now have Kiyoki. Sanity's Eclipse. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure when he ETBs, his effect triggers, causing him to cause someone to ban or something from their hand, or exile something. Sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! Brand. If so, really good. If not, that's fine. As just getting him on the board like this is crazy. The deck is expensive, but so far it is pulling weight. It is pulling weight. A little late game, but that's fine for a commander like this. Not really, but you get the idea. Oh yeah, Stinging Study is gonna go crazy here. So next turn, untap, upkeep, draw. Ritual goes fucking mad. We'll start by grouping all this real quick. And then we are going to... No, I just want to tap 3 of it. Tap 3 of it. Which taps Cabal Coffers, giving us 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 extra black mana, along with that swamp, that's 5. 6, 7, including the Soul Ring. So 7 mana up. Don't really have something to use it on. We'll use 4 of that 7. Which is most of it, including the Soul Ring, for Starving Revenant. which allows us to look at the top two, peek top two, and either send them to the grave, and choose between sending them to the grave. We're gonna put that up front. For each one we leave on top, we also draw a card and lose 3 life. So essentially this is draw 2. I actually think we are gonna keep these, and we'll draw both of them and lose 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 32. We're going mad right now. So let's think. We use this to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus that one that's 5, 6, 7. We used 4 of that. 2 of it was black, so 5. So we're down to 3 black. We're down to 3 black. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cast with that last 3, because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 3. We're gonna tap this. We're just going to use the last 3 of our mana, including this guy, allowing us to look at the top 3. Hold on. So I gotta read this to make sure I'm doing it right. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Reveal a creature card of the chosen type and put the rest of it. So we are peeking, not revealing. It doesn't matter for this purpose, but it's just so we could choose. Okay, so these are all going to the bottom of the library because not a single one of them is of the creature type we want. However, that's good for us. We want to make sure we're drawing what we want. So getting that out of the way is good. All arcane spells are discounted by 1, so this costs 2 and this costs 2, which is great. Deadly Relic cost absolutely nothing. It's just an instant we could play. Get rid of anything you want. We're going to say we played it at this point, just to say we had to play it early to survive or some shit like that. Untap, upkeep, draw. So we'll put you here. No, not what I want to do. I just want to move you. We will play a swamp. Go ahead and group it all together, why don't you? No, I just want to group cards horizontally. And then we're going to take 3. Tap. For Cabal Stronghold, always. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Plus 2 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana in total. We will use these 2 plus 1 of that. So 7. And we have 7 of this. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7. And now we have 6. We have 6 mana left of that. We also have the Waking Moon, which causes us to get rid of a thing from them again. We have 3 cards in our grave. We'll use Waking Nightmare to make one of our opponents probably the least amount of cards discard. Right? Okay. And after we do that, we have a couple options. We may go. After we do that, we had 7, right? Because 5, 6, 7. We used 1 of it on this. So then we had 6, choose 2 of that. So we have 4 left. Okay. Use Dark Ritual. Turn that 4. Bring it down by 1, then bring it back up to 3. So 4, 5, 6 now. 4, 5 is enough for Stinging Study, which allows us to lose 6 life. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fucking Christ, bro. What? What? Okay, I'm so glad. We also, since we used most of it, that means we only have 1 swamp left. And that is certainly not enough for the rest of this. So, real quick, we're just gonna group cards horizontally. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of pass on this board. This board is not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. So at this point, it's gonna be our turn again. Untap, upkeep, draw. Holy shit. Okay. We're gonna play another swamp for turn, right? We now have, like, all the mana we could possibly need. We're gonna go ahead immediately. Real quick, I'm just gonna group this all horizontally. Just make sure the last guy's in line. We're then going to immediately tap 3 of it to gain 6 mana. 6, 7, 8, 9 black mana in total. I'm just going to start putting it down. So in terms of this, we have 9. 9 fucking black mana. We'll spend 5 on it, on that, which actually we'll spend 3 of it. Tap this for 2 colorless. So instead of spending 5, we spent 3. So that's at 6 now. We'll then use 3 of it to start looking for more spirits. Black down by 3. We also, by the way, yeah, no, okay, so we have 3 left, which is just those swamps, which means we don't have it floating. My bad. We will then peek the top 3 cards. Any spirits we can add to our hand. If not, they go to the bottom of the library. Okay. It's a bit annoying. Both times we haven't hit spirits yet. Yeah. Not getting the spirits that we want, even though we have plenty in here. Let's say, alright, let's say it's our turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. I said draw, thank you. Great, that's a spirit. We'll play another swamp. No, no, no. To give Kyoki indestructible. So I have to look at it real quick. Yep, each permanent with the divinity counter has indestructible. So now he has indestructible, which is great. We now have 5 more mana floating. We have removal if we need it. Tormented Soul is going to come out first of all. So let's go -1. Tormented Soul. This will trigger, causing something to get fear. I'm going to give that specifically to Kyoki. This Kyoki will trigger as well, causing us to get rid of some part of someone's hand. At this point, I don't think there's much I want to do with this hand. We'll say we are mana burning for 4 here, which is fine. Actually, here's what we can do. We can tap this and pay 3. So we have 1 more floating black mana to look at the top 3. Peek at top 3 cards. And we did not get a spirit. God damn it. I guess we'll put Skullclage in a... God damn it. I just wanted ambient music. That's free. Okay, come on, guys. Okay. So yeah, none of those are spirits, so we couldn't use them. We have 1 floating black, 4 swamps left. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll do another playtest now. New game. We're gonna do just 1 more playtest, and then I think we'll be done with the deck, really. Streaming for about an hour now. Okay. This hand is pretty bad. Pretty bad. We're gonna mully this. This is even fucking worse. Alright, I'm gonna have to go down. Yeah, this hand's fine. 2 mana. Actually, 2 mana plus Jet Medallion makes this a 4-coster. This a 4-coster as well. This a 3-coster. We could probably... Yeah, we'll keep. Oh shit, I forgot to put... Go to the bottom of the library. If I draw, is it going to be... Okay, I have to send it to the bottom manually. Move to bottom of the library. Okay, there we go. Now, turn 1, we play swamp, obviously. Then we pass. Wait, I forgot you draw on turn 1. I'm stupid. And it's in the swamp. That's great, as I predicted. There's so many swamps in this deck to make sure that that happens. Start of our next turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. We draw another swamp. Play a swamp. Tap them both for a Jet Medallion, making everything cheaper. Pass. Comes back to us. Untap, upkeep, draw. We play another swamp. We're at 3 now. 3 is enough for Starving Revenant, which I think we're going to do. So we can look at the top 2 cards of our library. And for each one we keep at the top, we draw it. And then we lose 2 life. I think I'm going to get rid of Myriad Landscape and keep Infernal Grasp. Which means we'll draw it and lose 3 life. 1, 2, 3. There we go. After... Oh, I forgot to tap the lands. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. After that... Tapping all that. I think what we're going to do Yeah, we just have to pass turn there. Then, after that, and tap upkeep draw next turn. We play our 4th swamp, so now we can play... Do we go Thief of Hope? Infernal Grasp only costs 1 black. Yeah, I think we play Thief of Hope, which only costs 2, leaving up enough mana for Infernal Grasp to do its thing. Which it would have even if I played He Who Hungers, right? Oh no, that would have cost everything. Yeah, no, that's smarter play. There's Spirit or Arcane Spell. Target opponent loses a life and I gain a life. It's pretty good. Just decent early game stuff. We're gonna say that we had to Infernal Grasp something to keep ourselves alive, just for the playtest. We're then going to untap, and we're also going to group horizontally. I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw, yeah, and all that. So this costs 4. We have 4. I think. Do we go He Who Hungers? Do we go He Who Hungers? I actually don't know if we do. I want to draw 6 here. The problem is after we do, here's what we're going to do. I have an idea. So that's going to bring us up by 2 mana, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll have 2 mana after we do this. We'll have 3 cards in hand. Okay, I think we could do it. We'll go Dark Ritual, putting us at 2 extra mana, allowing us to do this, and since black spells cost 1 less, this will cost 4 mana, and we had 2 floating, or 3 floating, so we only have to tap 1 of these. Then we'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we will lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 life. Put that in the grave. We now have 4 cards in the graveyard, meaning that we can do things. We now have 8 cards in hand, which is not very good. Do we have any... This will bring up... I'm trying to think. This will bring up our mana to 3, which is enough for Herald's Horn, so I think we do that, yeah. So we'll do this, tap all these. We now have 3 floating, which will immediately cast Herald Horn, declaring Spirit. And now, Spirits cost 1 less, and at the beginning of every single turn, we can just look at the top card of the deck, and we can reveal it to put it in our hand if it's a Spirit. Wait, view card, notes details. Look at the top card. If it's a card that shows type, reveal it, put it into your hand. So we could technically draw 2 with this, which is great, because I love drawing. Untap, upkeep, draw on our next turn. We can then peek at the top card of our deck. It's not a Spirit, so we're just going to draw it. Immediately hit up Swamp. And then we'll group cards horizontally. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Black spells cost 1 less to cast. We'll pay all of this for... Oh, wait, no. Since he also costs 1 less to cast, since he's a Spirit, he only costs 4 now. Hell yeah. Play him. There we go. And now, since we played a Spirit, boom, hit a guy. And now, our deck starts popping off. Ornberg Scavengers, 3 Tragedies, and He Who Hungers are all enablers. We need to start getting better stuff, though. So, next turn we untap, upkeep, draw. So we're going to peek at the... Well, upkeep, we peek at the top card. It is a swamp, so we just draw it. Play a swamp. Never complained about getting more lands than I want, but honestly, I might complain about this because I'm getting a ton of swamps. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spirits cost 1 less, black spells cost 1 less. So that means this guy costs, instead of 5, he costs 3. This costs 4. This guy costs 1. Yeah, we'll just pay 1 for him. Urbog Scavengers. And it can banish something from a graveyard. Will hopefully banish or exile. It will hopefully exile something from an opponent's graveyard. Enters the battlefield or attacks exile card from the graveyard. exile target card from a graveyard. Okay, so we're going to choose one of our opponent's cards that's in the grave that we hopefully destroyed earlier to get its keywords, which the keywords we can get off this are flying, first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, reach, trample, and vigilance. Okay, and he's also a 3/3 now, which is great. He instantly goes for his cost. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go for the 4, 4, 3 tragedies. And what this is going to do is get rid of the last couple cards out of a player who we've been targeting, so we could start dealing with other players and also silently take jabs at him with Kyoki to make sure he doesn't have anything in hand. We could have just emptied him out with Kyoki just a second ago. Urborg, Scavengers, probably, if it has haste, we attack with it. If not, we're just attacking with this guy. I haven't really been attacking much, and that's because I've been assuming people have had big stuff on board. We'll now just go ahead and go back to our turn, untap, upkeep. And on upkeep, we peek at the top card. It is not, so we just draw it. This is actually a really good card for our deck. We're going to do Swamp. This also costs 1 less, so it only costs 4. So we'll go ahead and immediately tap 4 for this. This is one of our biggest payoffs. When an opponent casts a spell, that player pays 5 life unless they discard a card. People with no cards will be forced to pay 5 life, therefore killing them much quicker. After that, we have 3. This guy costs 3. We're going to immediately play him. Tap selected. Boom. And that should... yeah. Right now we're doing pretty good. Urborg Scavengers will attack now. Banish something else, get something else, blah 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 blah. Next turn, untap, upkeep. We're going to peek the top card. It is just going to get drawn. Unfortunately, it is a Bokujabog, which I guess what we want... if there's a graveyard player, we'll play this to get rid of it. If not, we'll keep it in hand. We'll just play a Swamp. We'll assume there's not. Just play a Swamp. Immediately, we're hitting up that which is taken, which costs 5 to play, and it cannot be cost reducted, unfortunately. We have 3 left, and there's no real way I can change that. Also, whenever they cast a spell, so people who are playing like low-cost spell decks, this is going to kick their ass. That which is taken is kind of just not going to work. Group horizontally. There we go. So yeah, right now it can't work because we need 4 to tap it and give something indestructible. Right now it's fine. Our turn, we'll attack with this guy, of course. Untap, upkeep, draw. So we're going to peek the top card. It is a Swamp. Alright, we're going to bring down the amount of swamps. Here's what we're going to do. First thing is bring down the amount of swamps. Because as much as I love drawing swamps, we're drawing too many. And that has been a consistent problem. So, sort by type. We now have our land. I think bringing this down by 2 or 3 is going to be good. Which also... what are we going to put in, though? Putting in more cost reduction seems like a plan, but putting in more spirits as well, because we only got 21 things that count as spirits. Kind of being a problem. So here, we're going to bring down... also, it's better to get rid of non-swamp-related ramp. Bajuka Bog. Myriad Landscape. That gets us more swamps. Which Cottage is a swamp. Path of Ancestry is not. We may get rid of that. As much as I love Path to Ancestry, we may just get rid of it. We'll get rid of 1 Path to Ancestry. And 2 swamps. Now at 30 swamps, we'll then go ahead and quickly card search. Advanced options. 1 only black. And subtype is change. Okay, we don't have changelings. How about super type? No. Type. Change. Okay, for fuck's sake. There was. Oh wait, no, the anvil. Fuck the anvil. I forgot about the thing. Yeah, anvil and cloud key are gonna be our main things here. Search. Sub. Alright, so here. And then cloud key. Or I just put loud key. It's fine. It knows what I'm talking about. So that, I think we need one more. Yeah, we need one more. So, Jesus Christ, 267 is crazy. Certainly earned that in my lifetime, I suppose. We have good card draw, I'd say. We have a lot of card draw in this deck. I want to put one more spirit. Let's hold on. Oh, damn it. I'm going to put another spirit in this deck just to round it out. So actually, here's what we're going to do. We are going to go for... We could go Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize just so damn expensive, right? Abandoned Sarcophagus, Abandoned Hope, Arbiter Ghoul. Aberrant Overlord is very funny. God, that is terrifying. So black and colorless. Oh, goddamn. Think. What is... We need a changeling of some sort. So let's go... Creature type. Search. There's also a ton of stuff I didn't want to put in because of how expensive it was, so maybe we'll just throw that in at this point. Wait, you know what? Bloodline Pretender gets big. Enters. Put all creatures chosen type from this with your hand, the rest of the bottom library. And your creature chosen type get plus. Ooh, I actually kind of like. No, he costs 6. That's too much. Put a creature covering graveyard on the battlefield, and that creature is black and nightmare in addition to other creature types. Battlefield, put exile all nightmares. That's like okay. It's a reanimator deck, which is good. Duplicate. Let's see. Reveal cards top of your library until you reveal a card that shows a creature type, but then put that card in your hand, the rest of the library in any order. No. That's terrible. This should be a really funny board wipe. You know what? We don't have a board wipe in this deck, do we? So let's do, like, destroy all. Destroy all. Motherfucker, I was typing. Search that, please. It's still loading. Apocalypse Chime. Bury all cards from the Homelands expansion. I'm good. Draw creatures. For each non-token creature to search spray, you create a tap treasure token. For all creatures, draw planeswalkers. Draw creatures. Lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. Flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy all non-land permanents. Draw creatures that can't be regenerated. Can we get, perhaps, destroy all dragons or destroy all non-dragons? That's funny. Yes. What's up? Oh, you are? I didn't know. I have not. I am streaming right now. My mother has walked in my room, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hello, dog. My dog is here. Say hi, guys. Why are you... Mom, it doesn't even matter. My shirt's green, so it's just... I'm invisible right now. See right there. If you can peek without showing up. Why are you like this? Go away. You are very odd, mother. True. I think we do Bantu's Last Reckoning and we finish up the deck with that, right? Don't you think, Mom? Do you think Bantu's Last Reckoning is a good card? Destroy all creatures, lands you control don't untap during your next untap. Yeah, you're right. The way to mess it up will be playing all your cards, because then you don't. Can I close this menu, please? Can I close this menu, please? Stop. Why are you like this? Okay. Now close. Why is it doing this? Scroll to the top. Like that button works, but this button doesn't, I guess. Escape. Escape. Bro, the fuck? I know it's saved, but is it? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's lagging hard. It don't know what to do, man. Why is it lagging so much? My internet's fine on it. Well, let's make sure this guy didn't chat doesn't work. Ah! We're gonna close this window. See if that helps it. Oh, instantly. Bro, I swear to God. Yeah, recently closed, no shit. Kyoki. Now, is it saved? It is saved, so I could reload it and it should be fine. 100 cards. Cloud key and all that. Alright. So, I actually didn't know freaking progenitor icon was a thing till now. Can be cast as though it had flash, which is amazing in this deck. Maybe not in others, but like, bro, stopping our opponents during their turns is pretty fucking good. Let's go ahead and play test, baby, one last time before we hop off for the day. This hand is fucking horrible. It's ridiculously bad. That plus that makes this cost 2 and this costs 4. No, Molly. Oh wow. This hand's actually pretty good. This allows us to get that off early. This is a tutor that we can get off. Yeah, we'll keep. Okay, draw for turn 1. Oh, that's good. Play a swamp, pass, or actually no, we immediately do a Shrieking Affliction. Now, untap, upkeep, draw. We play this, and immediately what we're doing is tapping both these for a Charcoal Diamond. Which does enter tapped. However, now we have 3. We'll untap all that. I forgot to draw. Fucking idiot. There we go. We play another swamp. I think we're going to, if I can go ahead and view cards, those details. 2. Should I refer basic land card, put the card in battlefield. Alright, so immediately do that. Tap. Whoa, not what I wanted to do. Untap all selected. Jesus Christ. How the fuck will we tap that? Well, we are going to have to pay 2 and tap this, so that makes sense, yeah. So, let me think. So we paid 1 to put into play. Then we're paying 2. Search your library for a swamp. Wait, for a basic land card. Okay. So, search library. Swamp. Play tapped. There we go. We have 1 mana left, and we're not really going to be doing anything with it. Yeah, no, because we don't even have cost reduction on board quite yet. We'll untap all selected, and now we'll start off by grouping these guys horizontally. Untap, upkeep, draw. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on board. I want to ramp just a little bit more. Let's group diagonal. Whoa, not diagonal, I'm stupid. Group cards horizontally, there we go. So we'll group those all together. We'll then immediately take 3 and make Progenitor's Corn, which can tap for any color. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4 still up. So we'll hit up Diabolic Tutor, allowing us to search our library for any card and put it into our hand. And the card we're choosing is... Do we do Bonte? I feel like we do card draw, right? Yeah, Stinging Study. So we'll move to our hand. Put that into the grave. So next turn, untap, upkeep, draw. Play the swamp. We have 1, 2, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means we could start off by playing this guy. 4, 6. Let's start by grouping all these. Group cards horizontally. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap all selected. And now, after that, we still have 2 up, which we'll immediately use to go into Nether Trader. Which not only does it have haste, so it can immediately attack, which we'll probably do, but also it triggers Kyoki. Now, after we do that, untap, upkeep, draw on our next turn. Witch's Cottage will immediately come in untapped. That puts us at 2 cards in hand, which means I can do Stinging Study, which will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 3 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will pay 6 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, we have 3 left. We can destroy... I feel like we'll leave the mana up, like, for the instant. We also have 4, technically. So if we want to, we can flash in something. There's not really something we can flash in right now, though. So yeah, we'll say, just for the playtest, that we had to use Rend Flash. Okay? No, I want to hide the commands up. There we go. Okay. We'll also hit F11 so this looks cleaner. Let's say we just had to use Rend Flash. So we'll tap all these. He's going to activate, getting rid of something from one of our opponent's hands. And then when it passes to us, untap, upkeep, draw. Play a swamp. Group horizontally. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swamp, 7 including Witch's Cottage, 8, 9 including all this. At this point, this is probably popping off because our opponents are going to have very little hand left. There's combat damage. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Starting off, we'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use 5 to play Blandchief the Dreadchoir, triggering him. We'll use 1 to play Changeling Outcast. And we have 4 cards left in hand. No card draw. We did just get rid of a lot. So we got rid of 2 cards from our opponent's hand. Because we cast this Arcane Spell, we got rid of another one. So yeah, 1 opponent, possibly 2, are pretty low on cards at this point. Okay. So when it comes to our turn, untap, upkeep, draw. This is now could do its thing. Okay, I love that. Card draw's great. Group cards horizontally. We'll now immediately hit up the Charcoal Diamond along with the Witch's Cottage to play Sign in Blood. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. We haven't lost life yet, have we? Wait, I did this. I should be down by 6 more. What the hell? Life 2? The fuck? Okay, well, we'll just pretend life 2 is us, so we lost 2 more. Okay, we lost 2 more. So now, I already played for turn. Witch's Cottage is down. This is down. We have a ton more mana. We'll go immediately go this. The Forgotten Gode.
Like that. Let's put it online and see what happens
Tap all selected. So now all our spirits get +1/+1, making this guy a 7/5, a 2/2, a 2/2, and a 5/5, which will make copies of itself, which is great. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, and we'll spend. Actually, we'll spend all 5 of it on that which was taken, because this thing gets ridiculously good, like as time goes on. Then we have no mana left except for this, which you really can't do anything with. Let's go Banshee of Dread Choir would be pretty good. I feel like it would be pretty good, right? Yeah, just to attack here. So it'll hit all opponents no matter what. Just copies will go after the other two. So we'll go after the weakest one. We'll also do this to go after the weakest one. And this guy could just go after the same one as Changeling Outcast. We're going to keep Kiyoki on board. This is going to hit them. And then, if I'm correct, she discards cards for them. When it deals damage, that player discards a card. Yeah, so it's just going to force them to get lower and lower on hand and card advantage. Which, this is later game now, so they're actually going to get lower and lower already. Only when you're in the lead can you get headed card advantage. So now, after all that, we'll untap, upkeep, draw for our next turn, swap. Actually, not really ideal here. We'll immediately pay 3 for Cloud Key, and we will choose Creature. Actually, yeah, we'll choose Creature, making them cost 1 less to cast. We'll then tap this. This is probably hitting them as well. We'll tap this, pay the 4 required, and we'll make Kiyoki indestructible. So now Kiyoki can't be fucked with by anything except X spells, and that's it. X spells and exiling is the only way to deal with an indestructible creature. Indestructible Shroud is like impossible, so if I could give him Shroud, that'd be really funny. So now, we'll once again attack with Banshee. We'll attack with pretty much everyone. After that, untap, upkeep, draw. We're running out of cards. Pillar of Origins isn't good here. It's really funny though. So group cards horizontally. This kills 2 of our guys. Let's say it was 1/1 tokens or something, we'll do this. But if not, let's see. What will we draw next turn? Okay, yeah, no, we're pretty like zoning out here, and Herald's Horn would have gone crazy. That would have been a really good comeback card. For now though, I think that's good for playtesting. I think that's good for today. This has been a great stream. We got to test out this deck. Like one of my favorite decks I've ever built, actually. Just building it pretty much from the ground up. It was a starting foundation of the average deck, but just modifying it and changing it to make it just better overall. Because, to be fair, we did cut like half the basic deck that it starts you off with. It's like, this is the average deck. The average deck sucks. I think I actually know what that is as well, because there are 2 different types of decks with this guy. You either go tribal with the spirits, along with the, what's it called? The arcane spells, or you go full up, just do a bunch of discard effects and discard synergies, which don't technically work for me because he removes cards from the game, like exiles them. But, yeah. Yeah. It's a thing. We have a 268 cost deck just because I really needed stuff to make this deck actually work, including, just go ahead. Where's the cost? Yeah, price. Just a couple, like, 23, fucking 27, it's just 33, 28, and 24 respectively. Feel free to replace these with your own more budget options, like just Cabal Coffers with a land, Deadly Rollick with a removal spell, and Ursa's Incubator with any cost reduction thingy. As far as these, Cabal Ritual, not much that can replace it. There's not many rituals, but you'll figure one out. Cabal Stronghold, just something that makes black mana, so mana producer of some sort. Choice of Damnations, there is nothing really that can replace this. This is one of the more expensive things that is really good, and it deserves to be in the deck. Jet Medallion, it's just amazing, but you can change it out if you want. For the $5 to $10 cards, you don't really need to change these out. Same with the rest of it. 0 to 50 is actually most of this deck, which is great. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. And thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys next time we're doing an MTG deck tech. I'll probably be turning this into a video, so I hope you guys enjoy that one.